This is a brief impression of what a week in my life as a firstie at UWC Robert Bosch College was like. Monday morning, I wake up at about 7, try to make my way out of bed. I check the weather to get an idea of how to dress for the day, brush my teeth, put on some clothes, then begin to make my way to the Mensa, which is our school cafeteria, for breakfast. Bread, cereals, tea with milk, seeing my friends. At 8 o'clock, it's time for math. At 9:15, we have our weekly school assembly, which usually features a performance, announcements, and me as the minutes taker. It's my college job. Then we have more classes. We do the IB diploma in our school, which can get pretty academically intense, but we have the best teachers, and we are all suffering together at least. Plus, our facilities are pretty nice, thanks to Robert Bosch, our sponsor. Around 12, we rush to lunch, try to get ahead of the Mensa line. Unpopular opinion, Mensa food is actually pretty okay. Otherwise, our kitchens are pretty cool for people who actually know how to cook. After the rest of my classes and hanging out for a bit, I'll usually lock myself in a classroom and try to get some work done. Maybe visit a friend to cap off the night, then do it all over again. Wake up, breakfast, classes, taking in the sunshine, maybe playing some sports if you're into that. On Tuesdays, we also have CAS, which is like extracurriculars. I led a science-y fireproof paint cast, which is slightly atypical, but there are also stuff like football and debate. Sometimes, for special occasions, a cultural group will come together and celebrate with a meal, like we did hot pot for Chinese New Year. Wednesday mornings are typically for service groups, like my group collaborated with researchers to study the pollinator decline by sending hundreds of bee nests to schools all over Germany, which was pretty cool to say the least. Aside from classes, on Thursdays we also meet with our tutor groups to kind of check in with how we're doing and some announcements and stuff, and do stuff like snowball fights. Each group has a staff member as a personal tutor. Mine is Alex. He thinks he's funny, which can actually be quite funny. On Fridays, after classes and CAS, I'd usually try to get out, like by taking a stroll to the Dreisam, the river by our school, and just appreciate the lovely location. Also maybe get some groceries done, and then make some dinner with a friend. There's this ice cream cafe in the city that I adore. I like to treat myself on weekends. Sometimes our school events committee organizes parties on Saturdays. I actually really enjoy the silent disco. Other times I just pop in for a bit and then head back to my room to watch some movies. Check-in in our common rooms is at 11:45 on weekends. Some Saturdays are less eventful, and that's okay too. Other times we have special events. Time for Winter Ball! Winter Ball is held in January, and regardless of whether you're taking a partner or going with friends, it can be a lot of fun. There's dancing, performances, snacks, a photo booth, and benches if you're not into any of that. During my Winter Ball, I was a bit of a mess because angsty teenage drama does that to you sometimes, but I danced my feet off and still enjoy it nonetheless. Sometimes people organize brunches on Sundays, which can be a lot of fun. I had one with my housemates and my house tutor, Sarah, who is amazing and has the best recipes. We had tea, prepared ingredients, cooked some pancakes. Somehow, 24 kids from very different backgrounds can come together and form a happy, if at times slightly dysfunctional, family. In the afternoon, I go for a walk, enjoy the company of my friends, and prepare myself for the week ahead.
Yay, Alex is back in bed or whatever.